Matthew is that guy. Now, Mark is the second apostle. He is a friend of St. Peter, who was the first pope. So his original audience would have written it around 40 AD, and his original audience was, that 40 AD comes from the parchments that we found that actually have portions of Mark's gospel in it. And we know that he was a friend of St. Peter, which means his original audience would have been Rome. He would have been where Peter, the first pope, died. It would have been his first audience. And he would have been the main person who would have spoken after St. Peter died. And he would have followed Peter around, and that's how he got his first-hand information. Now, he also appears in Scripture, but not as one of the apostles. He is that guy who literally runs out of his clothing when he's trying to get away from the guards in the Garden of Gethsemane, which is the place where they capture Jesus. So he's that character. That's where he's portrayed in Scripture. The really cool thing about Mark is that he emphasizes miracles. He's all about faith, that if you have faith in Jesus, Jesus will do amazing things in your life. I'm pretty sure many of you can relate to that. But he also talks about if you don't have faith, things won't necessarily work out for you. And he used the example of Jesus couldn't perform miracles in his hometown because the people in his hometown didn't believe in him. Another really cool thing is that Peter didn't get a free ride. Now think about it, Peter's feeding Mark his information, the insider apostle information, and yet Peter is referred to as Satan in Mark's gospel. So he doesn't glorify himself, but he does point to the fact that Peter found his redemption through his denial. That even though he denied Jesus, the guilt-ridden Peter watches Jesus die on the cross and realizes his calling in life. It's really a powerful image. And it's really one that we can all relate to, as we've all been like Peter. We've all followed Christ, then not followed Christ. And I think that's a powerful image for all of us to